Hi and welcome back to Art Class Demos. Today's video is going to be on blending. Our last video we looked at values, but today we're going to talk about how to blend our marks, making them smooth.
Okay, welcome to our video on blending. Today we're going to talk about a couple of techniques, one being just your pencil pressure, and the other one is to be using a tool like this, which is called a blending stump. They come in a lot of different shapes and sizes. These ones are actually called tortillons. They're a little larger and they're double-sided. When they get kind of loaded up with graphite, I've been using a little bit on our sheet from last time. As that happens, all you need to do is take this little pad, this little block of sand, little sandpaper pads, and you can take and get some of that graphite off of there, and they get usable again. Okay, let me show you one way in which they work. So here's our sheet of value scales from our last video. I've already worked on these two boxes to try to smooth them out and blend them out. Right. Instead of using your finger, which is big and fat and dull, you want to use something like this blending stump, which is nice and precise and sharp, or your pencil. Okay. Pencil gets you about 90% of the way there, but this one is going to smooth out. This is a good way to blend out, to smooth out some of these marks. Just a little time saver. It is going to make, in most cases, your values a little bit darker because it just kind of takes everything and moves it around and makes it more consistent and even. Some people really like that effect of the smooth, soft butteriness of the shades now of your marks. I happen to like a little bit of texture in my drawings, but just want to show you that this is the tool for the job. Not a crumbled up piece of paper, not your fingertip, not a tissue, not a paper towel, but the blending stump. See how much more I can control this? It's much more precise than my fingertip. You can also do this just with your pencil. I prefer to do it with my pencil, like I said, because I like the texture of the marks that come from drawing my pencil. There are a number of other tools, but this is probably the easiest and most easily accessible. Okay, now I'm gonna show you how to do this again on this one. This is the follow-up to that we will do in class. We're gonna try to make a value scale that's blended from dark to light with no steps like that last one. So I'm kind of starting with a medium gray, just a medium value, just so that I can get it filled where I want to, and then I'm gonna break the medium value, start about here, and then up to light. All right, I'm about halfway through this now. You can see them starting to lighten this up. I want to make this nice and even and consistent and have this fade into my highlight, my lightest value, and then I'll take from this bottom, kind of this bottom area down and make that darker. Right now I'm using really light pressure. I'm trying to fill in some of these areas that are making it appear lighter than it really is. I'm really just I'm not really pressing real hard, just trying to almost like scrub some of that graphite off of the pencil onto the paper. Now that I'm getting up into the little lighter area, I'm really trying to use the side of my pencil a lot and very light pressure. I'm just kind of doing like little circles, little flat circles. Trying to like bring it back into that mid-tone. See this little light area here? I'm gonna take and just kind of real lightly try to just fill that in. Trying to match that value I've already hit. Come over, fill in that gap this way too. All right, here I am further along down in the process and starting to really kind of blend up through it. You can see that I worked kind of this way and I've got a little overlap. So I'm gonna take my kneaded eraser and just kind of, it helps kind of even that out a little bit, lighten up a few areas, just dab it. Real light touch in these light areas because I want them to fill in with even tone, even shading, but still stay real light, and that's the hard part. Okay, I think I'm pretty well done with using my pencil. Now I'm just kind of lightly going through and trying to smooth out some of these areas with the blending stump. Try not to overdo it, because then it loses a lot of character of the drawing, but trying to kind of just smooth out some of these areas. This is just cheap copy paper too, so sometimes the grain of the paper doesn't take the pencil real well, and it leaves these little marks. Like if you can see that black mark right there, those are just from some weird grain in the paper. See if we can make this a little darker down here. There we go. That helps some. I'm gonna bring that up to maybe about right there. You know, I choke up a little bit more on the pencil when I want it to be a little darker, a little harder, a little more controlled, or I can hold it back. The angle of the pencil does a lot too. So on this, when you do this exercise in class, it's just an experiment. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I want you to really try to feel the motion of the pencil when you lay it down further, when you tilt the angle, when you pull up your pressure. Really makes a lot of difference. Okay, hit that a little bit of the stump. And we're gonna call that good.
Thanks for watching today's video on blending. I hope you learned something valuable. The next video, we'll start to apply some of this information with our drawings, beginning with drawing a cube or a block. Thanks again. See you next time. Bye-bye.